Good morning, children. Now let us see the addition property of a real number. We have already seen what is real number, that is the rational and irrational numbers set is called, or we can say the collection of rational and irrational number is called real number. Collection of rational and irrational numbers is called real number. Now we will see the addition properties of real number. These addition property and multiplication properties we have seen in class 8 about the whole numbers, integers and natural numbers along with the rational numbers also. Remember, children? Now we will see the addition properties of real number. The first one, the closure property. Closure property, in that, what is that? The sum of two real numbers is always a real number. That means take any two real numbers. Let the real numbers be 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3. When you take the LCM and find the addition of it, what you'll get? 5 upon 6, which is again a real number. So sum of any two real numbers will be again a real number. That means closure property is true under addition. Clear? Now second one, associative law. In that also, A plus B within bracket plus C is equals to A plus within bracket B plus C for all real numbers A, B and C. Here A, B and C are three real numbers. Okay, so we can take 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4. For example, I said. So add 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3. Okay, whatever result you are getting, you add it with 1 upon 4. Whatever result you will be getting, you see that will be same as addition of B plus C. That means 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 4, addition of that, whatever result you will get, add that with A. That is the first real number. That is 1 upon 2. You will see both the sides, same answer you will be getting. Okay. So that means that three real numbers, that is associative law is also true under addition. Okay. Clear? Now third one, commutative law. Commutative law means A plus B is equals to B plus A. That means any two real numbers you take, A and B, when you add, you will get again the same B plus A also, you will be getting the same value. Suppose for example, here you took 2. 2 plus 3 will be equals to 3 plus 2. Same 5 and 5 you will get. So for all real numbers, commutative law is also true under addition. Clear? Now, existence of additive identity. Additive identity means what? What you will be adding to the real number so that you will get the same real number. We know that 0, if we add to any real number, you will be getting the same real number. So now 0 will be what? The additive identity. Clear? Now next one is existence of additive inverse. Now for this, for each real number, there exists minus a real number such that a plus of minus a equals to minus a plus of a equals to 0. That means what? Any real number you take, like for example, it is 1 upon 2. What will be added to 1 upon 2 so that you will get 0? You know that minus 1 upon 2. Is it not? Suppose 2 or 1 upon 2 you took, plus of minus 2. What you will get? 2 minus 2 will be 0. So, same numbers negative. If positive number is taken in the real number, so negative when you add of the same number, you will get 0. If you are taking negative as a, like minus 1 by 2, then positive a will be the additive inverse. Clear? Just opposite of that number will be the additive inverse of that real number. Clear? Now, so that is also existence of additive inverse is also true under addition property of real number. Clear? Now let us come to multiplication property of real number. Now first one we'll see what is it? Closure property, same way, like addition only. The closure property is the first one. In that, the product of two real number is always a real number. Like for example, you take two real number as 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3. So when you multiply 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 3, what you'll get? Equals to 1 upon 6, which is again a real number. So product of two real number is always a real number. So closure property is also true under multiplication of real numbers. Clear? Now second one, associative property. That means within bracket first a into b, bracket close, then into c, equals to a into within bracket b into c for all real numbers a, b and c. So here three real numbers we took. Okay. So first product of two real numbers, 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3 for example. When you multiply, whatever result you are getting, what you will get? 1 upon 6. So 1 upon 6 is multiplied with 1 upon 4. C value is suppose 1 upon 4. So when you multiply 1 upon 4, you will get. So 1 upon 6 into 1 upon 4 will be 21 upon 24, which is equals to here also same you do first. That is 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 4. That means B and C. B value we have taken as 1 upon 3 and C as 1 upon 4. So product will be 1 upon 12. That is multiplied with 1 upon 2. Because A value we have taken as 1 upon 2 for this LHS. So when you multiply 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 12, what you will get? 1 upon 24. Both side 1 upon 24, 1 upon 24. That means the associative property is also true under multiplication property of real number. Clear children? Now come to the third point. That is, the third one is commutative property. That is A into B equals to B into A for all real numbers A and B. Now for example, A is 1 upon 2 and B value is 1 upon 3. Okay, so 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 3 will be 1 upon 6. Here also take first B value as 1 upon 3 and B A as 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 2 will be 1 upon 6. Both sides same 1 upon 6, 1 upon 6. That means the commutative property is also true under multiplication property of real numbers. Clear? Now come to the fourth point, that is existence of multiplicative identity. So what you will be multiplying to the real number so that you will get the same real number like in addition. So there you were adding, that is why 0 was the number. Additive identity. But here what you will be multiplying to the real number so that you will get the same real number. You know that 1. 1 is multiplied to any number will give the same number. Right? So 1 is the real number such that 1 into A equals to A into 1 equals to A. So for all real numbers A, 1 is the multiplicative identity. Clear? So what is the multiplicative identity? 1 is the multiplicative identity of multiplication property of real number. Clear? Now fifth point is existence of multiplicative inverse. Inverse means what? Reciprocal, you know. So any rational number you take and just multiply it with its reciprocal so that you will get the same. Like for example, you have taken 1 upon 2 as the real number, 1 upon 2 as the real number. So reciprocal of it will be only 2. So 1 upon 2 into 2 will be what? 1 again. Clear? So any real number, its reciprocal will be the multiplicative inverse. Clear children? Now, last one is distributive law. Okay, so distributive law means what? A into within bracket B plus C equals to, open the bracket and multiply this. So AB, that means A into B plus A into C. So here LHS will be equals to RHS. Okay. So B plus C addition, any two example, any three rational numbers you take A, B and C. You may take 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4. Same way. Write out. Find the addition of B plus C. And then multiply it with 1 upon 2, which is the value of A. and check it out for LHS, and you will see RHS also, that is 1 upon 2 A value and B value 1 upon 3. So multiplication of this plus 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 4, which is the value of A and C. See, both the sides LHS and RHS you will be getting the same. Okay, so that means distributive property is also true under multiplication property of real number. Here also you can see A plus B within bracket and then into C. The product you will get, that is equals to AC plus BC. Both the sides you check it with some values of A, B and C. You will see that both the sides it is coming as the same number. Okay, that means after the properties, addition properties and multiplication properties on real numbers, we will deal with some questions. Okay. Now let us solve some questions based on addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of some real numbers. The first one is addition of these two numbers, and that is 3 root 2 plus 7 root 3 and root 2 minus 5 root 3. Okay. So now we have, first I'll write, because addition means first number I'll write first and then the second number. Okay. So these two are real numbers, you know. So addition of real numbers you will see, that is 3 root 2 plus 7 root 3 first value plus second real number, that is root 2 minus 5 root 3. Okay. Now open the brackets. So we'll write here 3 root 2 first value plus, just removing the bracket we are writing, plus 7 root 3 plus the second brackets first value, that is root 2 minus second value, that is 5 root 3. Okay. Now wherever root values similar ones are there, that like terms will bring together. Like and unlike terms we have studied in class 8. Okay. So like terms will bring close to each other. Now 3 root 2, because here also root 2 we can see, here also root 2. So these two are like terms. So 3 root 2 plus this root 2 will come here. Same way root 3 and root 3 like terms. So 7 root 3, after that we'll write plus 7 root 3. This is minus, this value is minus. So minus 5 root 3. Okay, so like terms we have written side by side, and then 3 root 2 plus root 2. What it will be? 3 plus 1 will be 4. So 4 root 2 plus here 7 minus 5. How much it will be? 2. So plus 2 root 3, because the plus number is greater than the minus sign. So plus sign will come. So 4 root 2 plus 2 root 3 will be the answer, because further simplification cannot be done. So it will be the answer. Now second question, see. Subtract 5 plus root 5 with 5 minus 2 root 5. Okay. Now solution we have. Then you have to subtract this with this. So this value, second value will come first. Okay. So 5 minus 2 root 5. Then subtraction means minus. Then what is this value? 5 plus root 5. Okay. Now open the brackets. So 5 minus 2 root 5 minus, because minus into plus will be minus, minus 5. Then minus into plus will be minus. So root 5. Okay. So now again like terms will bring close to each other. Okay. So now 5, and this is also a whole number part. So this will also come this side. So 5 minus 5 minus this 2 root 5 minus root 5. Okay. Now 5 minus 5 will be 0. So 0 minus, here minus 2 minus 1 will be how much? Minus 3 root 5. So 0 minus 3 root 5 will be minus 3 root 5. So will be the answer. Understood the subtraction method? Now we will move to the third question, that is multiply. Multiply 3 plus root 3 by 2 plus root 2. Okay. So now solution. We have first value, what is it? 3 plus first real number 3 plus root 3, and into second real number is 2 plus root 2. Okay. Now multiply, you know a plus b into a, this is c plus d. Multiplication, you know, in class 8 we have seen that identities. So using that, now multiply with the first to the whole number, this whole, and then second value with the whole. That means first 2 into 3 plus root 3 plus second value of the second one is root 2 with the whole real number, that is 3 plus root 3. Okay, so now first one 2 into 3 multiplication of this plus that distributive property we have seen likewise. So 2 into 3 plus into plus will be plus, so 2 into root 3. Same way plus, now root 2 into 3, so whole number will come first, so 3 into root 2, then plus into plus will be plus, then root 2 into root 3. Clear? Now 3 2s are or 2 3s are same, 6 plus on multiplication you will write 2 root 3 plus 3 into root 2 will be 3 root 2 plus root 2 into root 3. We know the identity, that is when root AB is there equals to root A into root B. Suppose root A into root B is given, so reverse will be done, that is root A into B. So here 2 into 3 will be how much? Root 6. Clear? Same way now divide. Next question is divide 16 root 6 by 4 root 2. Okay. Now solution we have first value, that is 16 root 6 upon 4 root 2 because division is there. Okay. So now this 16 we can split it into 4 into 4. Okay. So 4 4s are 16 into this root 6 I can write as 2 into 3. Okay. Then upon this 4 into root 2. Clear? In the denominator same value is given. So now 1 4 and 1 4 will be cancelled off. 4 ones are 4. Okay. And then the numerator will be how much? This 4 is left out, so 4 will come down. Then this, according to that formula or identity, root AB equals to root A into root B. So now this split it into root 2 into root 3. This will split it as root 2 into root 3. Now upon now denominator what is left out? Root 2 only. So root 2. Now in the numerator also you have root 2, denominator also root 2. So that will be cancelled off. So now in the numerator what is left out? 4 and here root 3. Denominator nothing, 1. So 4 root 3 will be the answer. Clear? Understood? The 4 methods of that real number solution I have done. You have seen now. Now some questions I am giving you as homework to solve. The first one is 3 minus root 11 into 3 plus root 11. Okay. So into means product, likewise you will do. Okay. And second one is root 3 plus 2 whole square. Whole square means 2 times the same one will be multiplied. That is root 3 plus 2 into root 3 plus 2. Same time like this only you will do multiplication and find the result. And third one is 18 root 21 upon 6 root 7. Like this division you will do. Okay. 18, 6 into 3 you can split it as 16. 18 can be split it into 6 into 3. And this root 21 can be split as 7 into 3. Okay. Numerator you did. Now denominator same it will be because it will be cut down. So 6 root 7. Likewise simplify. You will get the answer. If you have any doubt related to this, you may ask. Okay. The question is visualize 3.375 on a number line. So you can see the first value, whole number is what? 3. So first draw a number line. Center you give it as 0. And then to the positive right side we will have positive values of 0. Zeros right side we will have positive values. Zeros left side we will have negative values. So positive values will number it as 1, 2, 3, 4 likewise in equal distance, and to the left we'll have -1, -2, -3. But here as a number is positive, we will not move towards the negative side, we will move towards the positive side. Now 3.375 means the number. You can see the number lies between 3 and 4. So we will draw one scale again. Between 3 and 4 the number lies. Okay. So between 3 we will draw one more scale line likewise and draw a scale. Again a number line between 3 and 4. So between 3 and 4 what all values will come? 3.0, then 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9 and then 4.0. Okay, on a number line, we know that. Now again see the next part of it. After the decimal value, what is it? 3 and then 7. That means our value lies between 3, because after decimal value, what is that first one? 3. So 3.3 and 3.4 the number lies. So again between 3.3 and 3.4 again we will draw a number line. Okay. So our starting value of this scale will be what? 3.30 and the ending value will be what? 3.40. Okay. So in between again what all values will come? 3.31, 3.32, 3.33, 3.34, 3.35, 3.36, 3.37, 3.38, 3.39 and 3.40, because after 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 comes. Okay. So likewise you have given numbers in the number line. Now see the next value. What is it? 7. 7 means the number lies between 7 and 8. Okay, that means 3.37 and between 3.38. Okay, so again we'll draw number line between it, between these two values. So what will be our ending value here? This value will be 3.30 and this value, last one, will be 3.380. Okay, so between this again we will have 3.31, 371, 3.372, 3.373, 3.374, 3.375, 3.376, 3.377, 3.378, 3.379, 3.380. Okay, so now our value is what? 3.375. So we got here 3.375. So this is my answer. So I am showing this line as the answer, that is 3.375. Likewise, any real numbers you can show on a number line. You can visualize like this. Understood, children? This is the steps. You have to draw likewise and you have to show the answer. Okay. So one question I am giving you as homework. Try this out. Visualize 4.859 on a number line. With the question itself, you can understand 4.859. That means this value lies between 4 and 5. Likewise, between 4 and 5. Okay. After that, decimal value 8. Means likewise, you have to draw between here 8 and 9. Between 8 and 9 you will take. Again between 5 and 6. And then you will get this value. Okay, likewise you have to draw this. Okay, understood? Okay. If you will have doubt, you will ask. Okay.